never felt the pain that I'm feeling now. If I could only get to the middle of this tornado. I've done my share of crying. I know that there ain't no denying. I'm leaning on a bow that's about to break. But even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now.
When I lose all control, you're my comfort, my yellow brick road and my rainbow. When I'm in my head and it all hurts, you don't let me go. I've done my share of crying. I know that there is no denying. With you by my side, it'll be okay. Because
Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now, it's okay 'cause you're with me now. Now, now. No, I don't have to feel worry.
as long as you're with me,
I know you got me now. Now, now, I know you got me now.
it's okay 'cause you're with me now.
Even when it's chaos all around, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay 'cause you're with me now.
With me now. It's okay. It's okay 'cause you're with me now. You are with me right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please buckle your seatbelts and get ready for liftoff.
Lift off there.
Lift
Kinsman.
off
Yeah.
on a Wednesday. Here we are,
There
Studio
we-
67.
Yeah.
Downtown Timmins.
It's
We are
Wednesday.
live.
Yeah, you see, Norm was here.
Wednesday.
10 seconds before we start
Yeah,
playing with
yeah.
the curtains, like unauthorized curtain
Well, that's
touch.
it.
Hey,
That
Kinsman?
Klomp's OCD.
There's a breeze coming from behind
There's
there.
a
What can I
breeze.
say?
That's
we
the
make
mail
it very,
slot.
we make it very hot in here.
You can stick your face out the mail
That's
slot.
right.
there.
And if you're too warm, just be like the Magic Men. They showed you on Saturday night what to do when you're too warm.
when you get too warm.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
Oh, you were there, Normie.
What do we have to
You
do?
were underneath the stage like the Undertaker with the best view in the
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Why is it so wet down here?
The
There was water everywhere.
He wanted to be the mop boy. I don't know why, but then there was a little hole cut. But anyway, that's too much info.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to tell everyone's
TMI.
personal secrets here. Big night. Let's talk about the prizing.
Yes,
For a second.
so if you want to go to Rock on the River, just watch tonight's show, which you are. And again, someone's going to win 2 general admission tickets for Thursday, 2 general admission for Friday, and 2 GA tickets for the Saturday. So
Yeah.
someone's going to win and go free to one
That's
of the
kind
3
of
nights.
said funny. It's not somebody. Multiple people.
Multiple
Three
people.
people.
Yeah, three winners
Yeah.
will win 2 general admission tickets
Yes.
to Rock on the River.
That's right.
Wow.
The whole-
Awesome.
Is that clear?
That's
one
clear.
winner for Thursday, one winner
That's
for
it.
Friday, one winner for
Country,
Saturday.
Party Gras, and Rockin' Saturday Night.
Donated by Melissa.
Yes.
All donated by me.
You're the best, Melissa.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
fist
There we
pumps
go.
around there to
Yeah.
Norm. Of course, we've got Norm from TFEC here. We've got Melissa Blackned joining us from the Mushkegowuk Council.
Yes.
Again, here to talk to us about a lot of the fun that families have a chance to be a part of when Rock on the River.
But before you get into that, we should
Hollinger
say
Park.
Johnny O will be here later.
Yes.
And they're going to answer all the questions you have about the actual party going on
Yes.
in the evening.
So if you want to talk about the concerts, headliners, events, that's the second half.
But
we're
back-
talking about the fun day, the Hollinger Fun Days. And this, the fun zone last year, everybody said, TFEC needs to raise the bar. Well, I think you've raised the bar.
I just want to say, we call him Johnny Who. So you can start doing that. Johnny Who?
Johnny Who?
Johnny Who?
Johnny who?
Yeah.
Hey, I give him
Johnny
more
who?
credit than that. Johnny's one of the awesome people. Without Rock on the River, we'd have no social life, Kinsman.
No,
that's
Johnny
I call him
O
Mr.
is,
Johnny O.
he's
Mr. Johnny Who.
Mr. Johnny who. Okay, we can
he's
settle.
one of the big parts with TFEC.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
again,
So let's talk
again,
about this
after
awesome. This event has evolved since the beginning, but this amazing, this free family events that you're having.
The Hollinger Fun Days.
Before we roll into the concert, what exactly is happening here?
So it's year 3 of Hollinger Fun Days. I think a lot of people have seen it before. It's just something we made up to complement Rock on the River so that, full families could come out and enjoy bouncy rides, stunt shows, mini putt, ice cream, whatever. But this year, we added something different.
Oh,
Special
all
here.
Melissa's
That's what we
tie
like.
in here.
he gave you some dead air there, Kinsman. If you were on Kiss, you would have flipped
I
out
would have
with
been
dead
flipped
air.
out.
You
That's
might have
right.
been,
The
you
dead
might
air
have-
sensor
you
would have
might
been
have been
going off
fired.
there.
But
Yeah.
a big part. So tell us the involvement with your team.
So I was approached in February this year in regards to doing a collaboration and a partnership with TFEC, Rock on the River, and they wanted to showcase Indigenous culture. So to kind of, bring a little more inclusion of the Indigenous community within the fun days. And so we were approached by John and Graham. And since then, we've been in partnership and kind of building this fun day agenda and kind of seeing how everyone can take part in the Indigenous showcase and kind of, come to see the showcasing in person. There's a whole lot going on. So we have a powwow showcasing happening as well with dancing, round dancing, with also a dance exhibition. So you'll have to come to attend to see that. That's like 10 a.m. we're going to start and wrap for 2 p.m. So when we do the wrapping, we're going to have a little bit little bit of a break.
Is it hard to get through this story
Yeah.
with Norm?
With
Yeah, I
Norm.
gotta have some flight.
Not that type of rapping, eh?
No, not that. Not that kind of. That's not that
It's
kind
not
of
the
showcasing.
classified year there, Norm.
No.
No.
But continue.
But okay, so anyways, we have some Indigenous musicians that are from the Treaty 9 territory. So that's what Mushkegowuk Council works alongside, is the 8 communities within our region. So we have artists and powwow drum group coming from Moose Cree First Nation, Moose Factory, Ontario. We have Adrian Sutherland coming from Madawapiskat First Nation, along with the poets who are members of Moose Cree First Nation as well, and the Swamp Rockers. They're based out of the Timmins, so you guys probably heard of them. Yeah, so they're going to be there and performing as well in the afternoon, along with we're going to have some traditional cooking on site, so everyone will get a chance to kind of taste geese that's cooked over the fire, which is also known as sagaban, and have bannock on a stick, and there's going to be a lot of other fun activities happening there too.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is
Amazing. The Indigenous Showcase added to this
High
year's
Ridge.
getting
Rock on the
notes
River.
there, Kinsman.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say the drum
Yeah.
group from Moose Cree First Nation is High Ridge.
Yeah. So this is awesome, and we
This
should
is
say
awesome, yeah.
this is free. I mean, with all the other amazing activities, and there's so much, and you'll see it posted on our page, of course, the TFEC page, and Ronnie's going to post a link to their webpage.
Yeah, which
So
we've got.
there's many
Yeah.
places to find it. It's a big deal when you're approached, but TFEC is the group that's known of bringing fun to our community. I don't
yeah.
just say it because they're here. It's the rare time I'm being honest.
Well,
No, but we love them. And, without all the volunteers
TFEC
in the
rocks.
committee, we don't have a party this summer.
Oh, yeah,
It must
that's
be
for
a pretty
sure.
big deal to be approached, and this partnership is pretty awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm aware that it's going to be 10 years next year. So that's nice to kind of have the opportunity to come together and build this working partnership and showcase our culture, because it's a beautiful thing. And everyone's going to have something new to learn that day, and even participate within our round dancing and our intertribals. Everyone's going to get the chance to participate in spot dancing. So that's when they dance around the drum, and it will stop, the drum will stop, and whoever's the MC of our event that day, he will be navigating where there's like a special spot on the ground, and that's a chance to win some money there.
wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Chance to win some loot.
yeah,
you go.
it's for everybody.
That's
for
it.
Indigenous, non-Indigenous, you don't have to be
Just
Indigenous
come on out
to
and
come
take part.
participate.
You
Yeah.
have a chance to win.
Loot
Yeah,
is
for
money,
sure.
in case you're not into 1943 lingo, everyone out there.
Lingo.
Oh my
what do you
God, I've
call
heard
it?
that forever.
calls it
that?
bread.
What do you call it?
Dollar bills, yo. Have it to Wyclef. There you go. Normie's really into he's looked at a lot of rap on TikTok.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. He
God.
was watching
That's
that
dollar
before,
rap bill,
before
y'all.
tonight's show.
Jeez.
So I know you said that it's free, and it is free to the community. It's definitely not free, though.
Right.
I think we should shout out a few sponsors
Yeah,
right
so-
now.
so-
Oh, yeah,
someone's
for
footing the
sure,
bill.
for sure.
I'm going to say big shout out to Mushkegowuk Council right
Yeah.
now for stepping in as a sponsor. Northern College, Lakeshore Gold as always. Kiwanis Club Timmins, they're putting on the mini putt both days, free for your whole family. Just show up, play some mini putt. TD, Mikey's, they're sponsoring the stunt show.
Oh.
Daystar Stitching, Hampton Inn, Timmins Rock. You ever hear of them?
In Iroquois Falls, we've heard their names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good group.
OLG, Carolyn's Equipment, Technica Mining, Five Nations Energy, Kuna Manawano. Did I say it right?
Mano.
Thank you.
Kunawanamano, yeah.
Ontario Power Generation, the Venture Center, Tisdale Mechanical, and Larone. Larone sponsors our head coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be there
And-
watching out for everything for us.
Nice.
Oh, for sure. We can't forget Acnigo Eagle. We just got them a secured sponsorship just a few days ago.
They're one of our sponsors
Yeah,
too. So
they're
we're
one of ours
doubling
too.
up. They're going to do Rock on the River
Eagle,
and
Eagle.
Hollinger
Yeah.
FUN Day.
One-
Thank you very much.
It's easy to get like sucked into some of the negative things out there, but one thing, Timmins, like a huge positive, when there's something going on, there's a lot of corporations, companies, small businesses, organizations, however you want to put, like they step up to make
So-
sure,
Yeah.
because the bill
Yeah,
is
step
big
up.
to make
It's
sure it's
so
free
big.
to
The
attend.
budget's huge.
I don't know if we should drop that number, but it's big.
Of course.
No.
I'm going to tell you, as you know, I'm director of sponsorship for TFEC, and that's completely true. It has just become easier and easier, and people want to do things for the community. All these great businesses, go check them out. We have them up on our page all the time. We got tons of great businesses making sure that Timmins is something to do. I know one of the things we've been hearing about, of course, is the Hollinger Park.
Yeah.
And there is another shout out to be done. I think that Mushkegowuk was able to get us done. The Fire Keepers.
Oh,
Fire-
yes.
Oh,
the
Fire
Fire Keeper
Keepers.
program.
Yes. Yeah, they're
so
awesome.
they are a program within our social development, which I'm a part of. I run a program in that department as well. And so they're going to be coming to do a quick sweep around the grounds just to make sure everything's safe with PPE equipment and just, to make sure everyone has a safe, enjoyable day and we don't want anyone to get hurt or anything like that. Or because just to give you an example, I powwow danced last year at the Indigenous Day. And on the ground, I'm a jingle dress dancer. So on the ground, I danced on a piece of wood. And I was out of commission for like 2-3 weeks because I couldn't walk. So
'Cause you
it's things
stepped on
like
one?
that because I danced on one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
What's
things
a jingle
like that.
dance? Are you going to show us later?
I can show you on July 19th.
Yeah.
That's
July
a great
19th.
idea.
You gotta
Look
go
at
to the
that.
event.
Gotta hang out.
Free. No freebies today.
Yeah.
Nope.
So yeah, I heard they have some sort of cool like high-powered magnet as well. They're going to sweep the park with.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the name of that thing is called, but it's powerful and it's gonna do its job.
Powerful
Yeah.
technology. And again, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
we're gonna
Fire
get,
Keepers, we love
wh-
that crew over there.
When Johnny O joins us, I want to talk a little bit about
Johnny who?
Johnny who?
Johnny who?
I'm just
Johnny
not
who?
buying it yet, there, kid. But I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on the white. Oh, we don't even have our whiteboard
No,
tonight.
no,
Where's
no
your whiteboard
whiteboard
with our
tonight.
notes? You gotta have to use my brain tonight.
You got to
man.
use your brain tonight.
But yeah, we'll
Yes,
talk
yeah.
about the Hollinger Park and of
You're
course
looking for the whiteboard.
safety at the utmost. But the firekeepers, we see them all. I see them all around the community.
Yeah.
They're doing amazing
Yeah,
work.
they won
yes.
free lunch.
Free lunch from us, too,
Yes,
but-
yeah.
Oh,
Sparks up your lunch there when we
nice.
did that.
How can I win a free lunch?
You had to
Oh,
participate
we
in
might
the
be
page
bringing
post.
it right back. Yes. Yes, we will.
Yeah, but that's super cool. So you're finding a way to get so many different people involved,
Yeah.
which is our biggest event in Timmins of the year.
Yeah,
For
sure
sure.
is. And a lot of people coming in from all over the place, all over the country.
Oh my God,
You know,
yeah.
dog earing now not only a 2-day event, now it's 3 days with the country night.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't get
Starting
excited.
on the
That
Thursday
second
night.
half,
But we-
Kinsman. That second half.
Hollinger Fun Day is 2 days. Friday, Saturday.
Well,
Monday.
I know.
You got excited, eh?
Got all excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
You want
It
to
is
sing? You
exciting,
want to sing
though.
some? Pour some sugar on me. You didn't play that enough on Kiss every 3
That's
minutes.
it, every
No?
2
Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
But that'd be Def Leppard, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
Def
God,
Leppard's
imagine if you
that
had Def
See?
Leppard.
Singing some
I try-
Poison, maybe.
Yeah, I tried to fool you. I made sure you're online. But yeah, it's going to be tremendous. So a totally family event, a lot of fun. All ages?
All
you think can
ages,
attend? Yeah.
everyone's welcome.
Everybody.
There's no fee, but there will be craft tables where you can buy Indigenous artwork, Indigenous jewelry. There will be information booths as well, so all types of organizations, even some departments from our organization will be there too. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm excited. And it's been 4 months with planning with John and Graham and TFEC.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited for this to come to light and everyone to enjoy the Indigenous showcasing.
Yeah, really awesome. And if
Yeah.
you're
gonna
still
be a fun time.
learning a little bit about, if you're learning about the Indigenous culture and the beauty that surrounds it, it's a good time to come in and ask
Sure is.
questions
Oh, yeah,
and,
for
and
sure.
witness it yourself.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong question, because everyone is still learning about Indigenous Indigenous culture and the inclusion within community for Indigenous people. So we're paving the way, and this is a good way to kind of showcase our culture in a very, I guess you could say, unique type of day. Because when there's a powwow, usually that's a full day thing, right? And so to squeeze in kind of Indigenous musicians as well, that kind of just pulls it all together. Plus, we're going to have other things on the side like Sagabon testing,
Yeah.
bannock on a stick. We'll have a sacred fire going there as well. So there's a lot of cool things that's going to be there.
Yeah, a lot of cool things,
Yeah.
to say the least. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
again, if you haven't been, this is another reason to go to Rock on the River. And, of course,
I'm going to shout
Hollinger
out.
Fun Days.
I know it's
Yes.
it is Hollinger Fun Day, but we actually also partnered up with somebody at Gillies, Timmins Wake Park.
The
Oh,
Wake Park,
yeah,
yes.
they're
Yeah, they
doing
got their big event on that weekend as well.
Their second annual So Far North It Hurts. Just so you don't miss out on it, it's going to be going on at the same time. Small little walk from the Hollinger over to Gillies.
Yeah.
I think, and don't quote me, the Bonnies can handle this on their own page. I believe Friday, what we're going on is they're going to be offering some sort of lessons. And then Saturday is the actual tournament where they're going to have people from all over. I know one of your stage crew, actually I can see her name right up there.
Joanne, yes.
Her granddaughter,
Your
is one of
granddaughter
our
is
stars.
one of the top wakeboarders in the province,
That's
if
right.
not the country.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, she's obviously going to be on display, but a lot of the people she goes and competes with against are
Oh my
actually
God.
coming here for it. So, yeah.
That's
We
cool.
can't
That's
miss that.
interesting.
No, can't
Yeah,
miss out.
it is
You,
big,
know,
yeah.
you're taking part in some wakeboarding, then make the short little trip over and take part in Hollinger Days, and of course, Rock on the River.
Yeah.
It's a great weekend to come to Timmins.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly what I like to do, Kinsman. You can take my advice and thank me later.
Okay.
So what I do is I take part in the Hollinger Fun Days with my family.
Yes.
You know how many kids I got?
12.
Like,
Yeah.
they call me Nick Cannon
Whole team.
around here, okay?
Yeah.
He's got them all
a lot
on
of
those-
kids.
the
we,
rope there,
We
so you don't lose
enjoy
them
a
all.
beautiful day. Then, I'm looking at like it's about 5, 6 o'clock. The gate's about to open. That's when I call the babysitter. That's
head
my
into the
choice.
park.
Hey,
That's your oldest son, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't want to look cheap, but I don't pay them. And then I go enjoy the evening. So this way, my family's involved. They have fun.
They have fun, Hollinger Fun Days, watching the wake, the top wakeboarders on the planet, and of course, the big concerts Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Yeah.
Lots
So
of fun.
exciting.
So, did any of you see the Crusher show last year? Were you there for that?
We live streamed it. Yeah, of course. They're amazing.
They
Did
are.
you see it by
No, I
chance?
did
Yeah.
Oh my
not.
goodness.
Yeah.
We had this guy on like this 20-foot ramp going up it with a skidoo,
Yeah.
clearing, I don't know, 30 feet. Landing on the other side.
Yeah,
That's going to be
landed
going on
on
at the same time.
Quite the
Oh my
spectacle.
goodness.
What we added this
Oh,
year
yeah,
was
that's right, it's
trick
gonna happen.
bikers. So at the same time as these four-wheelers and
Skidoos.
motorbikes and skidoos are going to be flying, we added in some trick bikers. So I don't really know. We haven't seen them, but I'm sure they're going to be doing something awesome still.
Yeah.
Everybody's jaws are going to be dropped. Little kids
Oh
are
my
going to be like,
God.
Mama.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be good.
But it is cool, that show, because then after they're done, they're high-fiving the kids. We even stuck our arms out there, of course. But
Yeah.
the kids, and they're taking pictures.
They love
Like,
the crowd.
They didn't high five Kinsman, did they?
They did not. No, he was trying to shake their hands.
Give me the
like,
elbow.
Top of the evening to you, sort of thing.
Top of the evening. Top of the evening to you, bikers.
But yeah, it's just like it builds this. Like, this is just not like an evening event no more. Like, this is like a big celebration in Timmins. It's awesome.
It's
grown
gonna come with
so
its own name
much.
one day. Like
Yeah.
that whole week's gonna be called something.
Oh, they're exclusive, Kinsman. It might be a week.
Yeah, it might be a week.
Norm dropped
That's
something.
it.
It's gonna be 10 years next year
10 years for who?
for TFEC. It's
Johnny,
like
who?
Rock on the
Are we
River.
10 years?
Yeah,
10 years.
10
Oh,
years.
eight.
So,
that.
if you just joined us, by the way, and
Yeah.
you're looking forward to, we're going to announce winners of tickets.
Yeah,
All
we're
you have to
giving
do
away.
is comment on the show, and we're going to draw that
Yeah.
near the end.
Okay.
So, any comment is an entry to
Into
winning
the ballots.
one of 3 sets of
Yes. Tickets for each night.
2. Right. There we
Can
go.
we like
River
look at
coming
this list and just eliminate people we don't want to win?
You could.
Like I saw Shelley Carpenter.
can't do
I
that.
saw
No.
Shelley Carpenter, and I was like, nope, she's gone.
Shelley gets a double
it.
entry
Well, okay.
just for that.
Yeah, you have
Why
a chance
not?
to respin it.
be too
Yeah.
mean.
Oh, what? I don't. Ronnie's
The wheel-
Ronnie's
the
getting
wheel of
excited
winning.
over there.
Ronnie's
cool.
turning us
But
off
Ronnie
there.
starred some comments. Those are specific to the artist and everything. So we're going to answer that in the second half. But was there anything about the Hollinger FUN Days that you wanted to mention that we haven't been able to get to yet?
From my perspective, I think I shared everything that will be taking place that day.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil too much of it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's going to be a day from 11 to 5. We have a full agenda going for our Indigenous showcasing, and like I said, it's going to be a nice thing to see, so I encourage everybody to come and participate and learn something about Indigenous culture that day.
Yeah. It's a thing of beauty. And Normie, obviously,
is.
this is going
Yeah.
on. We're
Yeah.
specifically talking about a lot about the one day, but this is good. This
That's
is
right.
going
We
on.
do have a Saturday as
Yeah.
well. That a lot of it's going to mimic the Friday minus the showcase. Coming in on the Saturday, we're going to have a car show. We have mini putt again. Thank you, darn
Petting
Mark
zoo.
too. A petting zoo's coming in, or something of the sort. It's not quite a zoo. It's a local lady comes in with her bunnies and her ducks and stuff. Last year we didn't have her anything so kids could actually pet because we didn't have her set up for them to wash their hands. We're solving that this year. The kids will be touching them, washing their hands afterwards. It'll be great. I'm gonna have to look right here at my list to see what I'm missing. That's Saturday only. I can keep going with again Bouncy Castle. Climbing Fun's gonna be there. Nadia. The car show I already said. Climbing wall.
No foam
Oh
party?
well, how about we? Pardon?
No foam party?
Yeah, well, that's Nadia. She's part of Climbing Fun.
Okay,
So
okay.
she brings her climbing wall, she brings her rope things, and yeah, probably a foam party again, right up by the watery thing. What's the watery thing called?
Splash pad.
Splash pad, yeah. I think that's
The watery thing.
The watery thing. I think we should probably shout out the Saturday artists. We're going to be opening up with Mia Wilson. She's a young, very talented. Have you seen her?
Oh, we know it. Yeah, I've seen her perform online, but never. in
Yeah,
person.
Not in
that's how I
person.
seen her.
So now I know.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
her mom share a bunch of her stuff,
Yeah, of
and
course.
she's doing great. So I reached out and said, "Hey, let's see what if we can have her on." Northern Acoustics, The Unnamed, Skinny. Who's Skinny?
Oh, skinny.
Yeah,
There we
Skinny.
I
go.
love seeing
Dan
skinny.
Haven't heard of
Yurgo.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Chasing Montana, who, I mean, I know she's been around for quite some time, but I think Chasing Montana itself is quite new. It's a duo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that'll be it for the
Yeah.
music side for Saturday. Oh wait, I guess there's more later.
Well, yes, there's definitely more in the evening, but when
Yeah.
Hollinger Park's going to be rocking
It's
day
going to
and
be
night.
rocking on the river.
And it's awesome.
Right there.
And what?
So hot in here.
It
I wish
is.
I wish we were at
not
that
that
water
bad.
thingy.
The water thingy right
and
now.
you have to stick around for the second half there,
That's
Norm.
it, Norm. You got to stick.
But a lot of families saying like they're going to be there with their kids. Sarah said she's going to be there with her. It's a big deal. I mean, thank you to
Huge
all the
deal.
sponsors
I,
you
I see.
listed.
I see. Mia's mom is on right now. Actually,
Who's that?
Which one?
Melissa Wilson.
Melissa Wilson.
There
Yeah,
she
there you
is.
go.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
Mia's mom.
Nice name,
Hi,
Melissa.
Mia's mom.
I love it too because, there's so much local talent here, but there's only so much room on the main stage. You can't, there's so many You couldn't put everyone in every year, but now you have this other platform to give a bunch of people some opportunity.
It's impossible. At our level, it's so hard sometimes. We sit around talking about, well, who are we going to use for the local opener? And you're looking at all these great bands and all these great choices. And, luckily, like you said, with this, we kind of get to showcase a lot more of them because, with so many. And even one time isn't justice. Somebody like Skinny, who's been around for 752 years.
Yeah.
You have him in year one. You have him in year one, and then we already had Skinny, but he's skinny, so you have to bring him back and
give him a chance.
Yeah,
but
again,
Dopamine last year,
Dopamine.
when they came out, Dopamine, their intro.
Yeah.
Oh, that was badass, man.
Rocket.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is legit true. And he's gonna hate this.
Yeah.
He gets so excited, the drummer.
Oh.
That he starts to dry heave.
Yeah.
So he's playing, and you can see it on video.
Yeah, that's okay. That's part of the show.
That's part
Johnny
of the show.
Who.
Johnny
That's the
Johnny
passion.
Who.
The
Johnny
passion behind
Who.
the drummer.
But when they came out, that set the tone for the night.
It did.
And that's local talent right there.
There's one thing I'll give
awesome.
Dopamine from day one since I've seen them 15 years ago is they can put together a set that nobody else really does. There's not that, everyone, here's a steady, steady Eddie that every band does. They don't do it. They just look for those weird anomalies and
They got their own.
There was
their
a rock
own
rap
shtick.
sort of
Yes.
Bohemian Rhapsody thing going. Yeah, I loved it. I just seen a lot of people the opening act's coming on, I'm grabbing my beer, and then, man, this is really good. Yeah.
So awesome.
So we have so
Yeah, it
many
sure is.
groups and people like that in our community. So I think it's pretty awesome. You can check a lot of them out in the Hollinger FUN Days.
That's right. Yes, and you can check out all the details at rotr.ca. Go check out the website, and you don't want to miss that weekend. Again, people wondering what's happening. You can't miss your sign, July 18th, 19th, 20th, and Thursday, Friday,
it's
Saturday.
back up
Yeah.
for
It's
the
a trifecta.
keeps falling.
for the hundreds of emails I got. I thank you all. It's back up again. Johnny Who went with his 7-foot frame lifted above his head like Hulk
And
Hogan.
put it back up. Did
Yeah.
it blow back over with the recent storm today, or no?
So 3
did.
days ago, with the first one, it blew over.
Yeah.
Me and a couple guys. Some guy named Frank. First time I ever met him, pulled over, helped me out. Thank you, Frank. Or if any of Frank's family.
Frank the Tank there, kid.
He was a monster of a
Frank the
man.
Tank, he did it.
So me and Pete Lamotte were trying to put it up, and out comes this guy.
That's right.
Thank you, Frank. And then
Good
it
job,
blew
Frank.
over again. And it would have blown over again today, but I was too lazy yesterday to go put it back up, so thank God. And then when Johnny O came by, saw it down with his 7-foot
This is the sign
frame.
we're talking about outside the park?
Yeah, the
outside
billboard
Holland
that's
Park
on
there.
the trailer.
Okay.
He picked it up all by himself,
Yeah.
apparently. No
Wow.
shout out to Graham Camel for any help. He said I did it alone.
No shout out today.
Sorry, Graham.
You got to give shout outs and sometimes no shout outs.
that's it. Yeah, you gotta give
You've got to
credit
keep
when
it real
credit is
around here,
due.
Melissa. We don't mess around.
That's good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to thank Melissa.
Yes.
Thank
you,
you.
Melissa.
Because Norm's
Melissa
going to stick
Blackned
around.
from the Mushkegowuk
Johnny
Council.
O/Who
Yes.
will be
Johnny
joining
O.
us after the break, and then we're going to have 3 winners. We got 3 pairs of tickets to give away
That's
Thursday,
right.
Friday, Saturday night. Right
How
after
awesome
the
is
break
that,
there,
too, for the
Kinsman.
country night, party gras, and rockin' Saturday night? Who's going to win them?
Roll it, Ronnie.
Check out this new listing at 1705 Craft Creek Road with Albert Seal and Katrina McInnes at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Call for a showing 705-465-3491 or 705-465-3493. And let's win the city of Timmins $100,000 with the Participation Community Challenge. Scan the QR code on this banner when you see it, and let's win the city $100,000. And pick up your end of school treats for teachers or your favorite bus driver this week at Sweet Freeze. Get a thanks chocolate treat and more, sweetfreeze.ca, or stop in and see them, 175 3rd Ave in your downtown. And over $1,300 raised from this weekend's past Wash for a Wish. Thanks for all who stopped in with a donation and grabbed a hot dog and more at the Shine Shop Hobby Shop, Crown Timmins. located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call for your summer details, 705-268-4855. And the National Indigenous Peoples Day Hip Hop Festival is this Friday night, 6 p.m. at Hollinger Park, featuring Kuzi, Tiago, HK, and more. And the June giveaway continues at Timmins Hyundai. Go to their Facebook page today, like them, tag a friend, share, follow them on Facebook and Instagram for a chance to win 4 general admission tickets to Rock on the River. And join MKDA for their 20th dance season. Registrations begin coming up July 2nd, running right through till September 6th. All the details online, themkda.com. Check out Timmins' newest laser touchless car wash, the Neelam Car Wash, located at 1300 Riverside Drive beside the Shell. Watch all this week for a chance to win an ultimate car wash. And get a ticket now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo, happening the weekend of August 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Porpoise Fairgrounds. Details and ticket info at porpoiseag.ca. And grab your putters and play some mini putt at the mini putt and batting cages. Open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Hollinger Park. And let's play ball and cheer on the Timmins Little Leaguers as they get set for 2 exhibition games this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, come and watch and cheer them on at Confederation Park. Details online, timminslittleleague.ca. And become a Schumacher Lions Club member today. This is open to all past, present, and potential members. If interested, they meet every Wednesday night in the Lions Den in the basement of the MAC. And Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram now open Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a wide selection of Ram trucks, Jeeps, and so much more. Go check out Ron Parody and his sales team today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Spots are filling up quickly for the second annual Orange Hue Gladware Sewing Retreat, September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Sign up today through Eventbrite. Nominate a nonprofit today for Love for Our Nonprofits. Find the post and nominate a business looking for free advertising on our show. Thanks to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited and the Schumacher Lions Club. And for windshield replacement, stone chips, rust-proof undercoating, vehicle detailing, and more, you go visit Uniglass Plus Z-Bar Timmins, now located at 616 Riverside Drive, just past Partissa Park. For mutual fund and financial advice, you go to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Call for your consultation today, 705-264-4395, or stop in and see them, 239 Wilson Avenue. And rent a bin today with Rubino's Petro Can. 815 30-yard sizes, perfect for your next reno job. Call today for your quote, 705-288-8027. And on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinema's Inside Out 2, Garfield and the Watchers. Tickets and showtimes online, imaginecinemas.com. Book your summer carpet cleanings and strip and wax jobs today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call now for your free quote, 705-465-3500. For everything happening in your downtown, you need to be following the Downtown Timmins BIA. Follow them now, downtowntimmins.com. And get a ticket now for Rock on the River, July 18th, 19th, and 20th at Hollinger Park. Your headliners are Dean Brody, Brett Michaels, and Dee Snyder, and live. Tickets and info online at ROTR.ca. See how Mel and Mel can help you grow your business with She's Connected. Follow the ladies now online, shesconnected.ca. And stock up all this week with your gardening needs at the Canadian Tire Garden Center. New this week, Bleeding Hearts, Annabelle Hydrangeas, Globe Cedars, and more. Now open 7 days a week. June discount days continue at Jackpot Time Timmins. Book your bingo seat now. You could be the big winner. Located at 251 First Avenue. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. Check out this new listing in Raymore and More with Jessica Gervais, Royal LePage, Northern Realty Leaders. You can check out all her latest listings, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And grab your bibs now for Rib Fest as it makes its return to Partissa Park Timmins. Mark off the weekend now, the weekend of August 23rd through 25th. Book your summer fun now with Midtown Bowl, Rock and Bowl, pizza party packages, the Fun Zone, and more. 705-267-3500. And register now for DARE classes starting this September. You can email Francine Dennis at daretimmins@gmail.com to register. For all your Punjabi delicacies and more, you need to go visit the Punjabi restaurant located at 211A Algonquin Boulevard East. You can now order through DoorDash. Are you a do-it-yourselfer and need a quick fix? Then stop into Timmins Home Improvement Center Center today as they have it for you. Located at 89 Wilson Avenue. And Boost Your Business is now back with Canadian Trade X. Find the main post now. Nominate a business to win them free advertising on our show. And sign up today for the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane Temiskaming Timmins Porcupine Day programs. To inquire, you can contact Tracy and her crew today, 705-268-4554. And sign up for summer camp at Camp Bickle. Check out all their activities and more. You can even register now online, campbickle.ca.
And we are back. Look
Party
at that.
time there, Kinsman.
We brought the drummer
Lauren is still-
Dopamine back.
Hey, for the record, I didn't puke on stage. I puked like it was like offstage, backstage.
Backstage,
but he
yeah.
was dry heaving.
But he didn't miss a beat.
While drumming,
He did not miss a
while
beat.
drumming, he was still dry heaving.
That was a great show, man.
Oh, man,
That was
you
such
guys,
a-
yeah.
That's such a thrilling show. man.
You did everything an opener's supposed to do, like kick it off, man,
Yeah,
and
we set
let,
the-
let people
We
start
set the tone
partying.
for the night.
You
Yeah.
did.
So yeah, it was really exciting. So we like to give that opportunity to the local or regional acts every year, right? You know, every night's got a local or regional opener. So it's really exciting.
We should just name blast them right now.
We could, yeah.
Thursday, Eric Girouard and the Travelers.
Eric
Yes.
is from Cochrane, so
The Travelers are from here.
yeah. Travelers are from Timmins, yeah.
Albrian, Gary Menard. Oh, sorry, Cedric is also from Cochrane, so it's half-half.
Yeah, Gary Menard is hot guitar player, man.
Yeah.
He's smoking. And then
Friday, the opener?
We have Friday opener. We have Rooster. So Dopamine and Rooster have a history there. We've toured. We did a little mini tour with Rooster. They're a phenomenal band, and like Dopamine last year, they'll set the tone for Friday night. And then Saturday we have Putty as opening.
Putty, yes,
Saturday.
yes,
They just
yes.
did
Putty
a-
is
they just-
freaking
yeah,
awesome.
They're actually going to come on the show at some point.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Norm just saw them at the Vic,
At the Vic.
about a month ago, eh,
And
Norm?
man, can they play still.
Yeah. So a lot of showcasing talent. So we're closing in on the event we look forward to every
Yes,
year.
we are, a month away.
Tickets are on sale. The VIPs, are we completely sold out?
I
or
think there
where
might
are
be
we
a
at?
few Thursday VIP
Not
left.
many.
Maybe
I'd
10.
have to recheck, but yeah.
I'd say maybe 10.
I'll
Thursday.
say the last time I checked was 3 weeks ago, and we were at like 42 left, which
Okay.
is, I'd say we're down to nothing.
Down to nothing now.
And then
VIPs all cut.
general
completely sold
missions
out.
are on sale. Ronnie's posted the link to the webpage. That's where you can buy your tickets. And we need people. You know, the message is right. That we need people to support these shows. Sometimes I wait to the last minute on things, but really, if you can afford it
Well, if you
now,
can,
and if you know what you have your
event
babysitters,
promoters,
whatever.
We're going to talk
TFEC.
about this since it came up.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That's our man,
Advanced sales,
Johnny
yeah.
O.
Yeah, advanced sales are important, right?
They are.
Shows get canceled because of lack of advanced sales. Rock and River's not getting canceled.
So I'm going to tell you something. We have our president here, our chair. You know, he's on Facebook, and he sees a message that he thinks, hey, this is a great message to share. So, you know, he shares this message over to his personal page, and it says, you know, hey, buy in advance. You know, promoters, everyone's counting on it, and a lot of festivals get canceled due to
or
low
shows, or
pre-sales.
just one-off shows too, right? So
Huge, huge tornado, big problems. Rock on the River's being canceled? No, it's not.
but I
But-
just want to create that urgency.
Yeah, it is a good message.
That advanced tickets are important, right?
It is.
Like I said, we were talking earlier today. Last year we sold over 2,000 tickets the week of Rock on the River. So it's just like you're looking at ticket sales coming into the event of the week, and it's just like, okay, not bad. It's doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden you get hammered with ticket sales, which is great. And you know what? I'm not disappointed in that. But if you know you're going, buy your tickets. See, I have a hard time believing 2,000 people didn't know that.
I
they were
want to
going,
address
so-
Joanne right there. She's
What's
all
that?
lit up.
What's
I
Joanne
must be
saying?
really young. I must be really young. I have never heard of any of these groups. You have definitely heard of these groups. You just don't know it. Get on the YouTube. Look up Bret Michaels and Poison. You're going to know Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Same thing with Dee Schneider. Come on, Twisted Sisters. Joanne, you know who they
You're
are.
not going to take it.
Yeah, live
Yeah.
lightning crashes.
Yeah.
Lightning Crashes from Live. Dolphins
Buck
Cry.
Cherry.
I Alone.
Yeah.
Dean Brody, Tim Picks, they're probably two of the top 10 country artists.
You listen to country
Like,
90.
if you haven't heard of Stronger
you'll
Beer-
hear Tim Hicks and Dean
Yeah,
Brody.
if you haven't heard
probably the
Stronger
next
Beer,
20
you haven't been
Stronger
to
Beer.
a campfire or a party in like 5 years.
Fun story about that.
Yeah.
Do you know that was just like a joke song? that he was putting together and became one of his biggest hits.
Yeah.
He was just like kicking around and let's sing something about America and, you know, starts putting together him and his buddies just this little joke song and it becomes his biggest hit.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
it is. It's
I'm
like
not-
a Canadian anthem.
I'm not a huge
awesome,
country fan, but
Yeah.
there's a big
But-
need in country because, you know, you see the country station, right?
Yeah.
And country station, or the country fans came out last year, like,
Yeah, they're huge, yeah.
unbelievable support.
Big
okay?
party night.
So,
and again, they're
that-
the Thursday night.
Yeah,
now.
so that's going to be like the country kickoff
Yeah.
to Rock on the River. So,
Despite this punk rock ensemble, I really do like country.
yeah.
Well,
after
they
last
party.
year, I'm a-
But
Yeah.
but that's like is what we were talking about last year. Just say hypothetically, which I find it hard to believe, but hypothetically you've heard of none of these bands ever, and maybe not. Maybe you just listen to audiobooks, which I listen to a lot of audiobooks, by the way.
Yeah.
But let's just say hypothetically, at the end of the day, it's a great party, family, friends, work groups, by yourself, date night, whatever. It's
a social.
It is a party and a fun party and a safe
Yeah,
party.
everybody's
and
having a good
you
time.
will have a blast whether you're up front stage or you're near the back because people find their place.
Or
and they have a
sitting
good
in the
time.
tanning if people choose to sit
Yeah.
there.
And those people that don't know these acts, like, I'm not sure, how do you get to know new music then?
Johnny O has a saying for
Like,
this.
You know, it's just like you gotta.
You always find your new favorite band
Yeah.
by listening to music you didn't know.
Exactly.
You don't find it other ways.
Yeah.
I know it's easier when you're sitting in a car and you're like, oh, what's this song that came on? It's the same thing. You're not sitting in your car. You're sitting in a park with thousands of other people, maybe enjoying a full beard, maybe enjoying a bud, who knows? But it's happened. So many people had not heard of Glorious Sons, and I know people that have told me now, like,
Yeah, they're huge
that's my
fans.
favorite band.
Glorious fans.
Glorious Sons is now my favorite band.
Yeah. Well, no doubt, and it's a party, and it's a party that only happens once a year. We're lucky, like we got a festival that some even big cities don't even get. Like we're talking about all the fun days happening, and now 3 days.
It's
like
jam-packed.
some big cities
Yeah.
don't even have that.
So this is
no.
probably the biggest event in Northeastern Ontario.
Yeah.
It's grown that big. So, it's
So
it's really.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, what were you
We
saying?
have world renowned, Ontario renowned sound guys. The people that come from DBSL, and that's what they say it all the time. North Bay, they had this great festival, Heritage Festival. It's folded, it's gone. Most of Sudbury's festivals folded and gone. We still have Rock on the River in the north.
Yeah.
It's a big thing for Timmins.
I think it's a big thing for not only Timmins, but it's big for the region, right? So Timmins is kind of a hub in the northeast. Like New Liskeard, Hearst, Cap, Cochrane, Erica Falls. So we have, like, not only Timmins, but the northeast. We want to we're bringing those people in from the region. KL, right? New Liskeard, all that stuff. We need those people to come to our event to make it that much more successful.
So speaking of like changes, so there's going to be, is it a bit of a different layout this year because you have some more room, like with the diamond and all that?
Yeah.
No home run fence now.
Yeah.
No, kudos to the City of Timmins. The City of Timmins is working with the baseball league. They approached the baseball league
Or
first,
the other way around.
or other way around. So they talked about the move, right? Aim? I know there's a little bit of controversy about that. We had nothing. We did not initiate any of that stuff. It was the city and the baseball league, and they came up with an ideal place to play. So then the city approached us to let us know what was happening, and they just asked us, well, what do you need for the first year to make this happen? Obviously we need to take the home run fence down. We want to, I really want to utilize those grandstands. Because the grandstands, it's a covered area. I'm not sure what it fits, probably like close to 600 people. And it takes the weather out of the equation a bit because if it rains, well, you're in the grandstands, right? Or if it's really sunny out, it's covered. So you got some shade there too. So that's really exciting. So that was one of our biggest criticisms was people wanted to bring in their chairs. Well, we're not a chair event. We don't like the chairs. We don't like the liability, people getting drunk, picking up chairs, throwing them on the stage, stuff like that. So we've never had chairs.
Let's talk about a lot of the riders. They say, it says right in their contracts, you're not to allow chairs because this happens. People get mad and they throw them up on the stage.
Yeah. So that was one of the biggest critiques was that, and the other one was people saying, "Well, we're standing on gravel. I know it's not ideal. A lot of the event, Mudfest, they removed all that grass because it was a bloody mess there. So now we're moving into more of the baseball area where the grass is still there, so people will be able to stand on the grass, so a little bit more comfortable. So there's two big critiques that we took from last year, and we eliminated them. We got the grandstands, we got the grass. We got a bigger area. we're eliminating that hydro corridor. There's those hydro lines. We cannot set up anything underneath those lines. So now that we get this bigger area, it takes that out of the equation. So it's going to be a different layout. It's going to be great. Eh?
So is the stage area set up in the same place?
Different
area.
Oh, everything's
So,
in the
So
corner.
the stage is usually down by the road to.
Yeah.
Right across from Food Basics.
Yeah.
Emerald
But we're moving.
Stalk.
Yeah, Emerald Stalk.
Yeah, okay.
So we're moving the stage more like center field. Of the ball diamond, but still on the gravel. So it gives us a little bit more room. And we're still going to have the VIP area and the GA area.
It'll be between second and third,
Yeah.
but out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to full circle back to this baseball thing because we got a lot of beatings for this.
Yeah.
So we had nothing to do with it, you're right, but there was communication, of course. We got told, hey, the baseball team's looking to move. So we reached out to the baseball team and had a conversation with them, said, hey, we hear you want to move.
So we know the president of the baseball league
and the
very
vice
well.
president.
We hired
Mario and Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. Yeah.
So we had a conversation with them and their actual board and said, okay, what do you need? And, what's the problems? We helped them out. They're moving. They're going to be happy. And then all of a sudden, we have this park. Hey, they're moving. We have this park available to us. Do you guys want to use it? Well, we're not saying no.
Right. Yeah. Of course. They'd be like, I'll
You got
take
to utilize it.
Yeah,
Take a pass on that.
it's a better.
space,
Yeah, we can utilize the park better. It's a bigger area, right? And hopefully more events will come, right? Maybe we'll see how Ribfest goes this year. Maybe they'll want to have that area. Maybe other promoters will want to bring concerts. Maybe the carnival will want to be there. Maybe Fall Fair wants to be there. Maybe
Right.
I mean, it's snowcross. So you set up that area for events. And
The event park.
Yeah, it could be like an event
Yeah.
park. So I really like the idea. Eh?
We're really hoping, and I mean, I saw a wise guy, fella I know, say like he has all these great memories of the baseball diamond with him and his family watching from the bleachers. And he says, it sucks to see that baseball's leaving. But he says, what sucks more is knowing that no families are up in those bleachers getting the memories that him and his family have. So hopefully
Create new memories.
we can
create
pack
new memories.
thousands of people into there, and people understand why we spent $1.3 million to keep them, so that families and the citizens can enjoy it, not no one.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah. So
Now, there's nothing more.
I love it,
I'd
yeah.
like more than have those grandstands
Yeah.
packed, jammed, right? Eh?
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. So
And it will be awesome.
Yeah.
Again, just think you're watching Brett Michaels, you're watching Dean Brody, from the grandstands all over that entire park now.
For sure.
And they got no obstructions.
Yeah.
Best seat in the house right there.
and we're even utilizing the dugouts too.
Picture
right?
this. Magic Men.
I pictured a lot of Magic Men, and I'm trying to wipe that from my.
He's
I mean, it
erasing
was
it
a
from
great
his
night,
memory.
but some things weren't my cup of entertainment. My wife went home very happy, but nonetheless, everyone had a good time. But yes, the Magic Men maybe be there, but that does open the door for other events.
outdoor events,
And
for sure.
For the people say, well, this event left and it's never coming back. A lot of it's volunteer based, but some of it is location. And this is going to solve that, in my mind. And it's central.
Central, the infrastructure's there,
Yeah.
right? Eh? The power's there.
Yeah.
eh?
I want to
Hotels
talk.
nearby.
Melissa, I thought, answered it beautifully, but I want to go into this. And when people think Hollinger Park right now, they're thinking safety. You've heard the buzz, you've been online. So I always found like Rock in the River, family events, the evening concerts, always been a safe event. So you can bring whoever you want to
Bring
these
your
events.
family, have a good time.
And I know you guys take it seriously, the safety of the community.
Hey, we bring in a team from Ottawa that does Ottawa Blues Fest. These guys are pros. Eh? We don't put up with any BS at the event. Eh? If you're belligerent or if you're causing trouble, you're out. Eh? So our big part of our budget is allocated to security. Timmins Police have to be there.
Yeah.
It's mandated for the Timmins Police, an event our size, I believe 4 to 6 off-duty police officers. So, people will go, well, you're taking away from the police force that are on duty. No, we're not. No, they're still having the police force that are regularly patrolling the city.
Yeah.
So these are officers off-duty, working
sign up.
overtime, that come and work our event, right? So,
Some of them special constables.
yeah, some special constables, right? So yeah, it's a total safe event, right? My son goes there, and I let him run around, and he knows where I am, and it's a great event.
Yeah,
To some, I mean, to some of the other people like that you know, are scared of what's going on in the Hollinger, I'd like to point out that mostly people stay away from crowds. Yeah. You know, when you bring a lot of community together, some of the people that people might be afraid of generally leave because they have mental health issues that they don't want to be around crowds. That's why they kind of segregate themselves already. So when a crowd comes around, they'll probably leave by themselves without any.
But we've had those discussions with the city of Timmins. You know, like I just talked to them about 3 or 4 days ago. I talked to Corey. I talked to Steve. I talked to Rock. I talked to Lauren. You know? I talked to those guys and let them know the importance of the event and the safety and how much it means to us. You know? So they realize that. They know. And the city's great. Like I can't give enough credit to the city in the cooperation that they give us. Right? They give it. There's no obstacles as long as we follow the bylaws as far as vendors or security and that stuff, then there's not a problem, right? And they're even urging us, hey, John, can you just a heads up, you know, we want to get stuff for the vendors. So everything runs smoothly, right? And the Parks and Rec team, the setting up tents.
They're all happy to do it.
They're all world class, right? You know, we pay them, right? We pay them. We get a bill at the end of the festival.
Yeah.
It's not in kind anymore like it used to be. But yeah, you know, they're great. City of Timmins is great.
Do you find, because I think this lineup here, like to me, it's easily the biggest ever.
Probably the biggest lineup,
we got a lot of marquee names. Easy maybe is probably the wrong term, but I'm going to use it anyways, but I know it's wrong.
Easy.
Is it getting easier to attract bigger names to the festival?
Yes.
Yeah.
Through
Is
word
it
of
getting
mouth.
easier and all because of attracting larger festivals? No.
No. So there's some big agencies that like that's what I get to do. I get to deal with most of these agencies and bands and booking them and that stuff. But there's some agencies that we've been dealing with and forming those relationships, all building relationships. So they say, hey, oh, that's John Olson from TFEC, Timmins Festival Wednesday, Rock and River. That's right, right? And that's another reason why we're not changing the name, because that brand recognition is, you know, artists are saying, oh, Rock and River, hey man, we were there last year. World-class event, man. These guys treat us really well. It's very well organized, because I've talked to some tour managers and they've walked into some real shit shows, you know, to be honest, and they said, yeah, your events, you know, we always ask for feedback after the event. Sarah Bertrand from our team, I always ask the tour manager, just let us the lowdown what you thought of our event, and give us some feedback, right? And we're always working continuously to improve the event for the artist and for the concert goer, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say nobody on my board is right in the head. We're all a little.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that goes without saying.
so every time things get like easy,
Yeah.
we're always like, man, it's getting so easy. Let's do something dumb. Let's add a day.
It's out of date.
Let's add a day.
Let's go for a way bigger band.
So was
You know,
that
let's-
was that
more
a
fun for the
how
family?
much like I know
Lots of fun.
It seems people just go, you just add a day, you just add a day, but it's way harder than that. Was that you started thinking about that last year?
Well, I've been thinking
It's
about that
been
for
on
the
the-
past 3 or 4
it's been
years.
on the
table for a
Norman,
while.
come on, Norman. Norm's always been on board for that
It's been
third
on-
day, right?
it's been
But
on
it's just
the
convincing
table for a
everyone else,
while.
right? Because it's that much more work, you know.
We're not doing 8. I'll tell you that. one.
we're not doing-
No fireworks after from each country? Okay, fair enough.
maybe fireworks, but
That depends who's paying for
But
it.
you know, the third day, there's 7 or 8. There's 8 board members, so it's a little bit more work. That's why Thursday is a little bit more of a condensed night, the kickoff, country kickoff. I'm not going to say country's always going to be on the Thursday, and I'm not going to say we'll always have 3 days, because we'll have to see how this year goes. But what I'm saying is, we decided to try it out, see how it works. I know there's a lot of country fans are usually very dedicated. So that's why we had it on a Thursday. And there's some of those artists that were flying through that we got on a pretty good rate. So
So Joanne does know an artist. It is Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
doesn't call him Jelly Roll. She
Jelly.
just calls
Call
her
him
singer
Jelly.
Jelly.
Yeah.
He's probably, and I'm not even going to joke,
I could tell you about how much.
$3.5 million.
Yeah, he's
He's huge.
He's hot as hot right
He's
now.
probably the biggest artist.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Put it this way, the Canadian government just like exempt it. We don't care. Let him come in because
Right.
he's that big.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you have to realize where we are located. I know we've had big bands like big bands, like to me, like Papa Roach Live, Brett Michaels, and that stuff. But you still have to realize where we're located and the struggles with that, and the cost of some of those artists. Like you know, I've been caught. Like I bet you there's not a we could, after you can name like 10 artists, and I probably would know the cost for at least 7 or 8 of them because I've researched that much, right? Like Green Day, a band like Green Day, oh man, that'd be a great band to have. And then it's like, how much are they running? And it's like, no, we can't afford that. Now, we can't afford that now.
I can easily name you a bunch of great bands that we probably won't have for a very long time. I like that everyone tells us, like, oh, it would be so easy. Just get Metallica. Yeah, you're right. It would be that easy if we could just get Metallica.
But there are some.
But we can't.
There are some within reach, right? Like,
Yeah,
like I'll say Nickelback. You know, that's a Hall of Fame. That's a Hall of
Nickelback.
Fame Canadian band.
Yeah, it
so
sure
I would
is.
say that band is within reach, right, of us, if they want to come up here, right? Nickelback. You know, maybe Shania Twain, maybe.
But-
she'd be like, that'd be a bit of a stretch because she's pretty expensive.
We have to beg her to come home.
Yeah.
So everyone starts sending
one
her
of the-
some messages.
but one of
saying,
the things-
Shania, please come home.
Well, one of the things she's a fake Oilers fan right now, by the way.
Yeah, she's cheering
just
for
like you,
Edmonton.
Kinsman.
Yes.
But
Oilers. Closet Oiler fan
one of the
fans
things
here.
if I go to the Timmins Festival webpage right now, and if I go to another festival webpage right now, one of the things you guys do super well, and this includes inside the venue with drinks and food, you guys keep prices like really reasonable.
Very reasonable. Yeah.
Super cheap for
Not
a
breaking the
festival.
bank for
So
it.
when you're also thinking bands, okay? If Metallica came here, tickets aren't going to be $100 and beers aren't going to be $6 or $7, okay? They're going to be 20 times. So when you think of the bands and the money spent, you probably think of the cost because everyone knows the economy, people struggling.
Well, for
is that a
sure,
big deal around the table when you
Well,
chat?
for sure it is ticket price. It has to be, right?
Yeah.
You know, so Thursday all-in ticket price is around 90, 89.
98, I think.
89, I just checked. And then it's $100 for Friday and Saturday. That's taxes and fees in. So if you look around to comparable festivals, that's a very good rate. And you know what? No one's getting paid, like the board members aren't getting paid. We would just like to recoup our sponsorship, our funding, and maybe a little bit of beer sales, right?
Yeah.
To keep growing, right?
I don't know where anybody goes, but we get complaints about this all the time. $7.
Yeah.
These are $14.
$14, $15
at,
beers, right?
You know, if you're at the Budweiser Stadium or any hockey game,
Baseball game,
a
anything.
tall beer is $14, $15,
Yeah.
$16. We are at 7, maybe 8.
$7, maybe $8.
It's not, you know.
Oh, it's cheap. Yeah, it's
Offspring in
cheap.
Sudbury was $15 a
Oh,
beer.
yeah.
We try our best to keep it as cheap as we can at the door, as cheap as we can once you're in there. Food, I mean, it's up to the vendors. We talk to them a bit.
Well, I
but-
talk to them, try to keep things affordable, right? You know, water.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it really is. Because if you've been to any other entertainment thing outside of this community, like if you told someone from Toronto what our prices were, they would faint
Well, for sure they would.
on the 401, okay?
Their jaw would drop, right?
I think a lot of people maybe aren't exposed to that. Maybe a lot of people from Timmins or the region don't go outside and go to these concerts. I know a lot do, but the ones that do, they realize the costs of beers and ticket prices and this and that stuff, plus the travel, plus the hotels, plus.
Yeah.
This year, go to Rock and River. Say you go one night, go to the country night, $90. Okay, have a few beer, $40. So what? We're at $1.30. Take a cab ride home or walk home, right?
Yeah.
So
Why?
Basically,
We pay for a bus.
Yeah, we got shuttles.
Yeah,
so,
shuttle
You know, you're
service
basically
to and
looking for a
from.
night of entertainment for $130.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's great.
You can't even see your Leafs lose on a big screen
No,
for
not
9-1.
even on a big screen
They
TV.
lose 9-1 in first period. You can't even afford it. But yeah, it's super reasonable. So you have to think that, you know, if you brought in an act that cost 10 times the dollar to bring in, the prices and everything's going to have to reflect that.
Yes, 100%.
So
that's why, and it has, right? From our first year, I think ticket prices were 40 and 50 or 30 and 40 for our first year, and now they're like 75 and 85. Okay? So that just reflects how much we've grown and
the talent you're bringing in
and
here.
the talent we're bringing
Yeah,
in, right?
yeah,
Ian? So that's that's a big discussion that we have.
But okay, now this TFEC Army, this thing is huge,
Yeah,
dude, volunteers.
TFEC Army.
How many, if you had to estimate, how many in the TFEC Army?
We use every year we use hundreds. There's no joke about that. What it is altogether, if I start from year 1 to now, no clue. Couple hundred for sure. And all of them, again, not paid. They all just give up their time.
I work for pizza and subs.
Yeah. Woo, pop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, I'm just thinking like that run it. I don't think like we have hundreds of students that have come during the day. rotate it through the years to get their hours or just help.
Yeah, shout out to the volunteers, man. It makes
Yeah.
our job. Like I remember our first year working till like Norm will know too, right? We worked till
Norm will know.
4 in the morning, and then you're coming back at 8. You're coming back at 7, right?
Yeah.
So just for the sustainability of the event and the board members to keep them, we couldn't go like that. So we did that for about 1 or 2 years. And then we're roping in other people, roping in other volunteers, roping in actually contractors coming to us, hey, I'm going to give my guys the day off, and they're going to come work Rock on the River. So that's
360,
awesome.
Sunset Contracting, thank you both.
Schaefer Contracting.
Schaefer Quality, Brody.
Bigelow Contracting.
Bigelow.
They bring their guys in. Yeah, Johnny, what do you need? And it's like they're so accommodating and that stuff. They're awesome.
Yeah, I have a
Awesome.
fun, horrible story for you. Year 1. You brought up year 1 and volunteering. It was a huge learning curve for us. We had all these great volunteers that were like, yeah, we'll come and we'll help you set up and we'll help you throughout the event. And we put on the event. And, come Sunday, the pool kind of dwindled.
Exactly.
People were exhausted. People had partied.
Yeah.
We tear everything down. We get the stage out. What was left over at Participark, the thing that everyone cries about, was the fencing. Our co-chair at the time owned his own business.
Yeah.
He paid an employee. I worked for myself. I went to the park Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for as much as me and this employee that he was paying could, and stacked the fencing
Temporary
alone.
fencing.
Because
So
we
that-
had to stack them by so we dropped them all the way around the perimeter, but for them to be picked up, they had to be stacked 12 high, something like that.
So that's another
And
thing.
everybody
about
had to
that,
go back to work.
Yeah, so that's
Johnny
another-
O had to go back
yeah.
to work.
That's
Lise
another-
had to go
yeah.
back to work. Sarah had to go back to work. So Jer paid somebody, one of his employees, and I went and stacked these for 3 full days.
So that's another thing.
Yeah.
The Hollinger, right? The Hollinger has that perimeter fencing that we're not setting up and tearing
don't
down.
have
So there's
to ripper it out.
there is still
No.
fencing or barricade, but minimal, right?
Right. Yeah. We had. It's crazy the amount of work that goes on before and after. Like
Lots
the
of
event
hours,
is just like,
hundreds
of hours.
what's the cliche, Kinsman? Tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, just the tip of the iceberg.
We had a
Seeing the
very
tip
good
here.
question.
Yeah.
Accessibility. So I've been there multiple years, and I see people who need accessibility getting in the venue. Same this year. It's accessible to anyone
So
in the
that,
community.
that was on
right?
our survey too. We have Belterra now. They're a business that does conveyor belts. So they're donating some conveyor belts. So we're going to have a pathway to our accessibility platform. So it's easier for those that are having accessibility issues, whether you're a wheelchair, walker, something like that. So these conveyor belts will guide them to their accessibility platform. And within the bleachers, there is an accessibility area right in the front for wheelchairs and walkers and that stuff. So that's awesome too.
And let's not forget-
on each side.
Yeah, let's not forget our Stay Fest last 4 years. I can't remember, but Marky Norcom, big family or big name in town, MSN or MNN? MSN.
MSN.
He has built our platform for us since we've moved.
Yeah.
So yes, we're still gonna have the platform as usual, like he's saying.
And there's an area within the bleachers too. Like it's like double wide for the wheelchairs and the walkers and that stuff. So.
And we make sure through when we pick up our porta potties that we have, so many wheelchair accessible ones.
Yeah.
We got some very positive feedback last year. We're still learning. We didn't realize there's wheelchair or there's
Double wide.
double wide ones that the people with walkers and wheelchairs really need to take advantage of, because even though they say accessible porta potties, they're just not wide enough for people to get in and turn around and
Yeah,
get
there's
off.
there's 1.5s and then there's 2.
Yeah,
there's-
so we learned that. So we're bringing in more 2s this year, so people with walkers and wheelchairs can get into them, get off and onto the toilet, where the 1.5s aren't big enough for them to really do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, everything evolves.
It's a learning curve.
You learn a bit every year.
Yeah.
Kinsman,
And-
did you learn to wear sunscreen for once?
I did. Yeah.
You don't
I was
even
wearing
all.
sunscreen.
I always
Your
forget
skin's
too,
redder than my shout out to Team Canada right now there, Kinsman.
Yeah.
Big tournament, but your skin's usually redder than my shirt. Okay. You guys want to give away some
Let's
tickets?
give away
Yeah,
some
man, let's do it.
tickets.
All right, Ronnie.
Yes.
So
All right.
hang on. This is the second most exciting thing next to Rock.
This is the Wheel of Winning.
This is
times
No,
3.
we're going to make sure Ronnie has that shared.
So what night are we doing first?
So
Start
third-
with-
let's
we're
go
gonna do the
Thursday.
We'll do them in row here.
So
sure,
is
yeah.
it shared on the screen, Ronnie?
The Dean Brody.
If your name is
Tim
selected,
Hicks.
Tim
Eric
Hicks.
Gerard and the Travelers.
you get two GA tickets to Thursday night. Rock and roll it there, Ronnie.
Okay, and winners will reach out to Norm
Back
or
to the main
Johnny
screen,
or
Ronnie?
anyone from
Do not
TFEC.
reach out to me. Reach out to the Timmins Festivals and Events page.
Yes. So this is Kinsman. Are you writing down or what?
MJK.
MJKs. You're not writing it down, there,
No,
Kinsman?
MJKs. We're just going to remember because we're just going to
I
come.
told you to bring your phone.
We're going to
number.
come and rewatch the episode. Don't worry,
I'm not gonna
MJKs.
remember.
MJK.
Write it down on your hand, like school. Here.
What's that? Here,
There
we'll
you
bring this
go.
there.
You never bring your
MJKs.
phone
That's
here.
the
Lyle.
whiteboard.
That's Thursday.
I know.
That's Thursday.
It's
Thursday,
so
MJKs.
MJ.
You're going to see Dean Brody,
Tim Hicks
Eric Gerard,
and the Travelers.
all of
All
them.
right.
Okay, Ronnie. Now this is
Fire
two
it up.
GA tickets for Friday night.
Oh, that's the
Friday night. We're
We're
gonna
at
draw
Michael, Steve
again.
Snyder, Steve
Yes.
February, Leading Ford, Honeymoon Suite, and my buddy.
Oh, this is going to be a party right here, Kinsman.
Who's going to
Shelly,
see?
you were
It's
so
a
close.
Friday night party gras. Michael Duprat.
Michael.
Has it? I just saw that you were an option. Have
Yeah.
you ever won anything?
Well, lots, yeah.
KINZ and KLOMP.
KINZ and
we
KLOMP.
won.
Bit of a conflict of interest when
Yeah.
we win it.
All right. So is Michael or Michelle, Kinsman?
I'm going to say it's Michel Duprat.
There you go.
All right. So you're
so
Saturday
Friday
night.
nights,
Oh,
yeah.
Ronnie with the unauthorized.
We're
spin.
going Saturday real quick live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Buddy.
Live.
Buck
Cherry. Alex Rowe.
Rowe.
Jones.
Danko.
He won the hot
They're
sauce
gonna
contest.
Danko Jones
Yes, he
is going to
did.
surprise all of
Danko
you.
Jones stealing night. I guarantee.
They're
I'm
going
telling
to
you that right now.
surprise every one of you.
And our winners.
Ronnie with that unauthorized spin. But okay,
That's it.
so if your name got selected for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you are to
that's-
message the TFEC
TFEC.
Facebook page.
Yes.
And they will get you locked in.
Timmins
we will
Festivals and Events Committee.
Timmins and make sure you get the right one because there's some
There's
clones.
a few clones out there.
Yeah, there is.
Look for ones where there's a lot of content,
There's also a
Followers.
thousands and
people.
thousands of followers.
Yeah.
info at Timmins Festivals too.
Oh, you could
do that. Yeah.
Google us
You know,
or like
John
an
at
email.
TimminsFestivals.com.
Yeah.
okay?
We will also message them to
Right after the
they won
show
tickets.
and tell them that they picked up 2 general admission tickets
Perfect.
to those nights.
Perfect.
What KINZ and KLOMP can always do is just put you in a group chat directly with Johnny Who.
We could. Johnny Who.
Johnny O, yeah.
We're going to set
Good
you
old
up
Norm.
with the tickets.
Yeah.
Anything else, gentlemen, that you wanted to mention?
Yeah,
that
I
we
want to
didn't
mention you
have?
guys. Thank you very much for the partnership we've had over this year, and you know, you guys are really big supporters of us, and we really, really appreciate it, man. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Well,
Thanks,
hey,
Jamie.
we-
and thanks.
we
Rob.
appreciate
We
you
happen to
guys.
be part of
Again,
it,
guys.
Kinsman.
Yeah.
I know we named all our Fun Day sponsors. We cannot.
Yeah.
We cannot sit here and name
give me
all
those.
the Rock on the River
Title
ones.
sponsor Lakeshore Gold, right? And,
Yeah.
and there's so many other ones. I encourage people to go to our
Event page.
event
Yeah.
page and just check all the sponsors and see who's sponsoring us and saying, how can I support these guys? How can I support these sponsors? Whether it's Johnson's Electrical, right? Ying? Or if it's Kia Timmins, Ying? Do I need a new car? Well, maybe I should just go to Kia Timmins and talk to them and that stuff. Kia's been with us since day one. Ying?
True.
You need some electrical
Midtown-
work done. Midtown
yeah.
Bowl.
Midtown Bowl.
From Nat.
Yeah,
Nat and Clint? Is
Ying? Yeah.
that his name?
So we have our
Nat's gonna be like, yeah, it's a Tim.
appreciation for volunteers at the bowling alley the past few years, and Nat's been awesome. So
We have, like I said, hundreds of sponsors. Go check them out. We share their posters. We share their shout outs. None of this really happens without them. I mean, they really step out and step up, and make sure that we have a great event that's secured.
it's tough. Like it's tough and it's not tough. Sponsors, you know, Norm's director of sponsorship, so he goes out and knocks on all those I'd say 80% of the doors, and asking for money. It's not. I help out a bit. There's other community members that help out. It's not easy
got a
going
big
into
team
businesses
now, too.
asking them for that money. So kudos to Norm. He's again stepping up this year, where we're probably going to have a record year in sponsorship, right? I know last year we
I
had
have a
close to
big
150,
team,
and
too, this
you know,
year.
so like kudos to Norm, like kudos to the whole committee. But while we're recognizing sponsors, Norm's the director of sponsorship. So good job, Norm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do, because Kinsman's our salesperson, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to buy 12 Electrolux vacuums. You and Norm,
Yeah,
of the
we're gonna
streets of
have a
Timmins,
sell-off.
whoever sells the most
My
is...
money's on Norm.
Really? I don't know. I see Kinsman work it every day. I have to go with him.
I actually, but I don't know where to lie. I sold vacuums way back where it was an air purifier, and you'd scare the shit
But they may
out.
ask you to be on the board here, Kinsman. He'd be like,
I got kicked out of houses. This guy's terrifying us. Well, hey, they bought 2 of them.
Yeah. So Normie, Johnny, the rest of the committee, folks are
Paul,
amazing people, man.
Lise, Sarah, Jeremy, Sean, Norm, myself.
John.
Yeah.
Gang. You know,
Of course.
good work, guys.
We
Like,
appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, right.
And this is
all around.
a fist pound to the other committee members out there, Kinsman.
Yes,
Like,
cheers to
without
TFEC.
them, we're not partying this summer. And
No,
me and
we're
you are
not.
watching the Action News and going to bed at 8:45.
Action news coming up. Nothing. I'm curious, who's the angry emoji? All that
You always
fun,
worry
all
about-
that fun
Let's go
coming to
see.
Timmins.
Let's go see. No, let's see. I won't.
Sometimes
Let's
people
see. Do
accidentally
they hit the
click
wrong
it.
emojis?
Kinsman always worries about
ROTR. Damn it, it should be 4 days.
Rodney, tell me who the angry person is.
Rodney. Don't get wrong.
Hey, it's not on the river. He's angry.
Okay, Ronnie, for the angry emoji, Ronnie, can you click that wrong thing for me? The video, Ronnie.
Who is it?
There.
It's
There you
Shelley
go.
Carpenter. Jesus.
It's a wrong click.
It's a wrong click.
Mark
There we
always
go.
wants to know about the one bad instead of about the
That's it.
200
That's
likes.
fine.
Listen,
But,
we
hey,
appreciate them.
We appreciate
The community
everybody
does.
tuning in, and again, we appreciate TFEC, the
Yeah,
Mushkegowuk Council for
Yeah,
the
Thanks for
Hollinger FUN
Melissa. Thanks
Days.
for the newly formed.
Melissa, you should come out here.
Say hi.
Say
You
goodbye.
can,
and-
yeah.
Hey.
Okay, we're going to do the MASH farewell here.
The
kids.
MASH farewell.
Get ready,
Farewell.
Ronnie. Yeah, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Even